Hello, Book Amigos. It is great here, and welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? I really want to know, so drop a comment. Also, Happy New Year. Happy 2025. I hope this year is full of nothing but love and positivity for you that are watching this video, because you deserve everything and the best. With that being said, it is January 1st. So you're going to be watching this on January 2nd. And I just noticed I said that word. Second. January 2nd. Second. I don't know. Whatever. I'm a firm believer that January 1st is a rest day. I am an introvert. I'm an introverted extrovert. I think that's how you say it. But I love the holidays. I love spending time with people. But come January 1st, I am exhausted. I need time to recover. I need to recharge my batteries. And that's why my new year doesn't start till January 2nd. January 1st, that's what I do. I recharge my batteries. And this year, I tried to make a vision board on Canva, but I don't think I succeeded because I gave up. So I am taking my time to make this video and list the things that I want to achieve in 2025. My goals, my ambitions, my desires, my wants, all the good stuff. So this video, I'm hoping, is going to be a one take, and it's going to be word vomit. So I hope that you stick around and watch the video all the way to the end. And even though this is going to be online, it's like a diary for me, and I'm going to come back to this video at the end of the year and hope that I achieved at least most of my goals and my ambitions. So we'll see how that goes. First up, my reading goals. My reading goal for 2025 is to read, I'm going to make it nice and small. I'm going to say 10 books. No, I'm going to say my goal for 2025 is to read 12 books. I'm adding 2 more from last year just because I think I read 13 books. I don't remember, but that's my goal. 12 books. Why 12 books? It's not a lot, but the important thing here is that I have a goal, and I'm setting a small goal for myself because it's attainable and it's doable, and I want to feel accomplished at the end of the year. So right off the bat, I'm not setting myself up for failure. That's another thing I want to do. I want to stop being influenced by the people around me, especially in the book talk community, because these people have like 200 books on their to be read goal list for 2025. Like, that's impossible for me to do. So 12 is a good number, and I am not being influenced by the people in the wild. And I think that's an important thing to realize, and it's an important thing to accept, that I can be satisfied with reading a small amount, but I can take it all in. So 12 books. That includes beta reads, because I want to keep beta reading for people. I really, really enjoy beta reading, and that actually takes me to my next point. For 2025, I want to be more involved in the editing world and the beta reading world and all that stuff. Why, you may ask? Well, that is because a long-term goal of mine and an ambition that I've been thinking about a lot lately is I want to have an editing company. I want to be an editor, and I want to help edit for people. I really, really enjoy it. I don't even know if editing company is the right terminology for that, but I want to be one of those people. So in order to be able to obtain that dream, I need to start somewhere. So right now, I've been just, beta reading for people that I find on social media and things like that, but I'm fixing my lens again. But I would like to perhaps set up a Fiverr account and do freelance work there, editing and stuff like that, because I really, really enjoy it. So that is another goal of mine. And one day, I'm going to own maybe a publishing company, but with like edits and all that stuff. I don't know. It's just a dream. I haven't really worked out the logistics of it. So, an editing company slash publishing house, I don't know. But I want to do something of that sort. Up next, in the reading world, I would like to get better at book reviews because I am not good, so that I can make content for you guys about books and things like that I'm reading, because I think that would be amazing. I'm just not good with words, and I'm not good with the spoilers and things like that. I just get too in my head. So I do want to do that. With that, I also want to make more content on here. I want to remain persistent. I want to figure out a schedule. I think I had mentioned a few videos ago that I would ideally like to do a schedule of at least one reading and one writing video a week. So that makes 2 videos. And then include like daily videos, daily vlogs, I suppose, day in the life. And that will also include reading and writing because that's obviously a part of my daily life. But I don't know. I feel like again, I mentioned this before, but I feel like I fell into the traps of like daily vlogging, if you will. And I've been enjoying it, but now that the holidays are over, I feel like I'm going to feel the pressure of having to do something in order to achieve the vlogging goal. And I don't want to feel that pressure because I don't want to get burnt out. So I'm going to keep it nice and simple. I'm going to try to figure out a schedule, which even that is a little hard to do because I'm one of those people that if I fail at my schedule, then I'm just going to toss everything out the window. And I need to get better at that. So that's also a goal of mine in 2025. Talking to my therapist about this whole mentality of all or nothing situation. I hate it. And I realize that it's a problem and I need to fix it. So those go hand in hand. So maybe this is a good way of figuring that out for myself. Like, it's okay if I miss a day and things like that, but I do want to be consistent. I want to at least try to have a schedule for this channel and provide content that, one, I enjoy, 2, is going to document my journey as a writer, and 3, I enjoy. So there's that. With that, I also want to continue to make content for TikTok. Now, this is a crazy one because who knows if we're still going to have TikTok. It's supposed to go away on January 19th, which I don't know if it will or won't, but I will say that this whole it's leaving and not leaving situation, I put you guys on this thing, so I have a mic holder. This whole situation of TikTok is leaving and not leaving has made it impossible for me to remain enthusiastic about the app. I feel like the more time goes by, the more time goes by, the less I want to participate on that app because it's just like a toxic relationship. It's like, I love you and I want to be with you, but I might leave soon and I'm going to do all these things for you, but then I'm going to leave. And I don't know how to overlook that, I suppose. So I do want to remain consistent and I do want to figure it out, but time will tell on that one because that is completely out of my control, which is also a goal of mine. I need to learn how to be okay with things that are out of my control. But yeah, those are basic goals, I think, and they're very attainable if I put in the work. Now, moving on to the more crazy goals that I have, we're going to go into the writing goals. My writing goals for 2025 are I want to, that was a weird pause, but I want to finish the novel that I am currently working on, Project TBEB. Soon I will be releasing the title for that, but I really, really want to finish that, at least the rough draft, in the first 6 months or so. I think it's doable. I'm not saying I want to publish the novel, but I think it's doable to at least have that first draft completed. Um, with that, I also want to dabble into a potential series, a trilogy. I was gonna say trilogy. I want to dabble into a trilogy. I've never, ever, ever thought about writing a trilogy of any sort, but I think I think I can do it, and I think I want to dabble into it. I always envision myself as a author of standalone novels, just because that's kind of what I like and I'm into. But it would be nice and interesting to dabble into trilogies, at least making an outline for something like that. I don't know, just a little bit of something in that department. I also want to keep the momentum going for my debut novel, Without a Choice. I would like to have sold a total of 20 copies in the year 2025. 20 is, it's a good number, it's attainable, and again, I'm trying to set myself up for success and not for failure. And honestly, if I'm being entirely honest with you guys, if I sold one copy of Without a Choice in 2025, I would be ecstatic, and that would be more than enough, because I feel that leaving 2024 behind was, or is, it's very sad to me, because it feels like I'm leaving this behind. Like it's now a thing of the past. So I want to keep Without a Choice relevant, and I want it to continue to grow and gain traction and all that good stuff, which leads me to January 25th, 2025. I'm going to be doing a book signing event at my local Barnes and Noble, which I've already said this a million times. I will release a video dedicated to that, but that is the first step in getting more sales for Without a Choice out there, and just putting it out in the market and getting more exposure and things like that. And the fact that I'm an indie author and I am booked for a book signing event at a Barnes and Noble, it's as a local author, and it's, I can downplay it, but honestly, it's a big deal. At least to me, it's a big deal. So that's amazing in itself. So that's another goal of mine for 2025. With that comes this. So I have this journal, and it's brand new. It doesn't have, it's blank. Hold on, let me put this down so I can show you. I think you can probably still hear me, I'm not sure, but it's a blank notebook. And I would like to have filled this in with writings. I'm not, this is gonna come as a surprise maybe, but as the writer and the author I am miserable at journaling. Miserable. I cannot do it. However, I do have ideas that come and go, and I don't think I've mentioned on here before, but I have released 2 poetry collections in the past as a self-published author as well, and I would like to release a 3rd one. So that's what I want to use this journal for. I want to use it as a way of jotting down ideas, thoughts, poems, and just a little bit of everything. And I want to see what it's like at the end. It would be great. I've always wanted to be one of those people that has like a dedicated journal to their book and stuff like that. And I might use this for that, or I might use this for a new story. I don't know. But I want this notebook to be destroyed by the end of 2025. And I think I can accomplish that if I put the time and effort into it. with that comes my next goal for 2025. Again, I think I kind of flew over the writing goals, and it's just I want to keep writing. That's the main focus for my writing goals. I want to keep writing and I want to not stop. I need to keep the momentum going. I need to remain motivated. I want to try and go to different coffee shops and write and do all that good stuff because it's something that I love doing and I'm passionate about it. But I'm also a little bit scared because starting a new project is scary, and this project, even though I'm, what I say, 15,000 words in, it's still fairly new. So I just want to keep the ball rolling and keep writing. Most importantly, over everything, I want to keep writing, and that's that. With this journal situation, I know I showed this on my what I got for Christmas, but this I will teach you to be rich, the journal. I want to learn about money, finances. I want to learn how to be better at that. I want to learn how to navigate that world because I am not good at it. I'm not bad at it. I don't find the joy, the happiness in money. I am happy where I can be myself and I am content with that. And I want to not be content. I want to strive for more, especially with this whole writing situation. I feel like I have to learn the ropes of the finance aspect of it so I can grow as a person, as an author, and as a entrepreneur, because at the end of the day, my name is my job. So I have to pursue it with the right mentality, education, and knowledge. So I really, really, really want to dabble into the finance aspect of everything. Again, just so I can learn and be more knowledgeable in that aspect. This journal has great exercises that I'm looking to fill out. I'm going to be doing this with my partner, so that is something that I want to do together. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And I'm going to have to pause this right now so I can go get one of my other goals that I want to share with you guys. So bear with me. I will be right back. Well, for you, it's going to be a split second. For me, it's going to be about like 5 minutes, but I will be back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. And I just noticed that my sweatshirt has a stain on it. So hopefully it hasn't been bothering you guys because I feel like now it's going to bother me. But we're working on that, so I have to be okay with it. Anyways, I'm out of air. I want to be okay with these things. I want to learn how to annotate. I want to learn how to what's the correct way of putting it? So if I'm a perfectionist to a certain extent. So throughout the course of these videos and just things in general, there's a lot of imperfections that I do on purpose because I need to get out of my head and I need to get out of my ways, right? So without a choice, although it's been published and it is what I think is 100% complete, there are imperfections in Without a Choice. And I can point them out, but I'm not going to. And the reason why there are imperfections is because I needed to be okay with knowing before it being released to the public that there are imperfections and that is okay. So I didn't want to be made known of them after the fact. So I did leave a few imperfections. They're silly little things that I dabbled into and I played with. Doesn't make a difference, but I know they're there and it just makes me be content. So that's where this comes in. I don't highlight in books. I don't annotate books. I don't do anything. I would want to, because sometimes there's things that stick out and I just want to highlight. But I am so in my head that even if a highlighting streak doesn't come out as I want it to, my day is over. So I want to learn how to be okay with doing these things. I need to learn. I need to learn the ways, I guess. And I'm also moving my head this way because I'm trying to cover the light. That's another goal for 2025. I need a light setup. And you know what? I was thinking about it. I have lights for videos. I just don't know where it's at. So if I were to pull my desk a little bit forward, I can put the light behind it and then boom, light. So I think I need to look for that and I need to figure that out. But yeah. Another thing I want to do in 2025 is I want to create memories and I want to travel with my family. And by traveling, I don't mean like I want to go to Europe or things like that. Obviously, if the opportunity comes, then of course I want to go. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want to go to Europe? Who doesn't want to go all around the world? You know what I mean? But I want to take advantage of what we have here. I live near the national parks in California, so I would want to take advantage of those. And that's what I mean by traveling. I want to travel, whether it be a day trip, a weekend trip, whatever, but I want to do a little bit more of that because I want to show my child that there is a world out there and it doesn't have to be extravagant in order to be appreciated. And I yeah, I really like those little things and just family trips that are gonna last a lifetime, memories that are gonna last a lifetime. And now that I'm vlogging it, it can work in our favor as well. But an example, I would want to take my child to Monterey, California. I would want to take him to on a hike. I would want to take him to the snow. I would want to take him to San Francisco to a baseball game, like things like that. So I want to do a little bit more of that in this year, 2025. And what's another thing? We are planning. I'm just gonna say it, and I'm gonna put it out in the world. We are planning a trip to Hawaii. It's in the talks. It's been put out in the universe, and I hope that comes true. It becomes reality. But all things will happen as they're supposed to and meant to happen. With that, I also want to get into like manifesting a little bit more. I believe in like the power of crystals and things like that. So I want to dabble into that a little bit more, especially when it comes to my author and writing stuff. So, like, for example, for Without a Choice, when I do the book signing event at Barnes and Noble, I would want to manifest all good things. I would want to do all the crystals and the powers that lie in the crystals and things like that. And obviously, I just need to learn. The appreciation is already there, so I just need to learn how to become more intentional and things like that. I don't know if that is the correct way to go about it, but all in all, my priority with Without a Choice as of now is to savor every moment of Without a Choice. I want to be present. I want to take it all in because I'm always very good at minimizing. I tried to do it earlier when I said, well, it's just like I'm a local author, so that's what it is. Like, I don't have an agent, I don't have nobody, I don't have nothing. I'm a indie author. But no, it is something. It's a big deal. Like, I'm gonna be sitting at a Barnes and Noble for a book signing event. That's crazy. I've dreamt of this my whole life, whether I have an agent or don't have an agent. This is a milestone, and I just want to learn how to appreciate that and take things in for what they are without allowing any type of negativity around me and my accomplishments. So I don't know if this is contradicting, controversial, or I don't know. I don't know the ways of anything. I'm just me and I do me things, I suppose. But in the year 2024, I decided that I want to dabble in with my spirituality and my faith. So, with that being said, I went out of my way and I purchased a Bible and I started reading it. So, that is the next thing on my list. I want to continue to read the Bible, and I want to become closer and strengthen my relationship with God. Um, and I really, really, really want to. Okay, this is going to be a little bit weird. Maybe I'll make a video on this, but I've done my numerology chart, and based on my numerology number, I suppose, I'm not a professional at this, so bear with me. My person is very independent, very solitary, very just me. So oftentimes I feel unsatisfied, I feel left I feel let down, I feel like I'm craving something more, something higher than myself. And when I read my numerology chart, it mentioned that having faith, a strong faith, can be very, very beneficial in shutting down those negative feelings and those negative thoughts for longing for more. Because it's not like I want to be better, it's not like I want to get up there. It's like I'm missing something and I just want that more. So, that is where my faith comes in. And I want to strengthen my faith because I want to let go and let God. I want to learn how to have complete and utter trust in God that He is going to navigate me through this world, and everything that I do and everything that comes my way is a blessing. And I want to learn how to appreciate things in my life in such a way that I am enjoying it, and I'm letting Him take the reins and show me the ways. So that's very important to me. Also, in 2025, I want to. This is gonna sound weird. 2025, I want to set a wedding date. I want to get married. I don't know, something along those lines. I love my fiance to death. I mean, he is the one for me. We have our issues here and there, but who doesn't? Um, and I want to marry him, but there's something that stops me, and that something is a wedding. I don't know if I want to have a wedding. Some days I want to have a big wedding, some days I don't want to have a big wedding. So I dabble in and out of that. So I want to at least figure out what I want to do with that. Who knows? Maybe we'll just drive somewhere and get married. Very unorganized, unplanned, not thought out, but what's the word? Spontaneous, I suppose. So I really want to figure that out. I also need to get my engagement ring resized because your girl gained a couple pounds and it doesn't fit through my knuckle. So I also want to do that. And of course, here we go. I want to work out. I don't want to lose weight. I do want to lose weight, but that's not the point here. The point is that for 2025, I want to create the habit for working out. I want to go on walks. I want to go to the gym. I want to lift weights. I want to do cardio. I want to do everything. And the reason for that is not necessarily to lose weight. That's just a plus, a bonus. It's because it helps me feel good mentally. It clears my mind. It reduces my depression. I have depression. I have been diagnosed with clinical depression and anxiety. So I want to do those things because they benefit me and my mind. And also, I want my child to see that his mom is active, and he's going to start playing baseball. He's going to start doing all that stuff. So I just want to be sort of a role model in that aspect of like, do things for you and do things that are going to benefit your mind and your heart and your soul and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think that's all my goals that I can think of off the top of my head. I didn't make a list of anything, so I think I'm going to have to rewatch this video and write down everything I said because I did not do that. So Sorry if this video is too long. Actually, no, I shouldn't be apologizing. I know this is a long video, and I hope you watched it through and through because, yeah, why not? My desk keeps moving because I keep hitting stuff. It's not an earthquake. It's just me being me. I am the earthquake. Just kidding. That was weird. What was I saying? Oh, if you watched this video, thank you so much for watching it through and through. I know it's a long one and I know it's fairly boring. I don't know how to do all these editing stuff, but I'm going to try to get better at it. I promise. I pinky promise. My pinky is very chueco. Pero ni modo. That's the pinky I got. Oh, I also want to find out, and maybe some of you who are writers on here, if you are one of my viewers, I want to know how to translate this to Spanish. Like, how do I go about translating? If any of you have any information on that, please let me know down below because I want to figure it out. That would be an amazing goal to achieve, to get Without a Choice translated. And yeah, anywhoozy, I think I said everything I wanted to say. Granted, this wasn't planned, so I don't know what I wanted to say. And I'm gonna end this video here. Once again, Happy New Year. I know this video was super duper long. I already said this like 3 times. Thank you so much if you made it to this part of the video. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know, what are your New Year's resolutions? What are your plans? What do you have in mind? Do you say, out of here with the resolutions, I'm just going to let the year flow as it has to? Or do you have plans? I don't know. I want to know it all. So let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll do all the good stuff. And I think with that being said, I will catch you in the next video. Toodles!